When you first go to the Pink Write website, you can scroll down and you will see English Grammar and Read Stories. You can also access these from the menus here. Most of these are intended for practice. Take pronouns, for example. In this chart, simply use the pattern that you see here and say it again and again and again. You also have a doc on Google Drive and a simple HTML version of the same information. This will make it very useful for you. If you have trouble viewing on the website, try the simple HTML version. Practice, such as by saying, I accept, or we accept, with third person singular. Look at the underlined version and use the center column. She accepts. Joe accepts. So you can make a full sentence and say, you accept me. Joe asks her. We ask them. And say these again and again and again, mostly without thinking, just to practice. Here are some more pronouns for reference. There are many practice charts just like this. Take 303 verbs, for example. With 303 verbs, here we have 303 different verbs listed in this long list here. Practice by using the various patterns. Let's accept. She accepts. Joe accepted. You have accepted. We are accepting. You can use anything in these columns. Anything here in the gerund column you can also use with the perfect, and then you can also use been. For example, you can say, you had been accepted. Look also at the Verbs Scroll app. This gives you all of the words listed here at the top, but then you can use this lower column to scroll down and get all 303 verbs for practice. Another awesome feature of this website is the ability to zoom in. You can zoom way in. For example, on a phone, you can zoom your browser way in and then only practice one word at a time. This is also useful for other words. With phonics and spelling, you can look at words like this. You could use the simple HTML, or you could simply zoom in. Let's take some of our words with other rules. For example, with the simple HTML, we could simply zoom way in, and you can practice these in as small groups as you want. You can even practice them only a few words at a time. Simply narrow your browser down, and then you can have a simple scroll bar. On a phone, this is much easier, but using the zoom features is one of the nice things about the website. When you're reading stories, let's take How the Camel Got Its Hump, for example. It's very convenient. You can zoom in very quickly, and you can double-click on words and get information you need. It's very easy and convenient reading. Sound words are words that are difficult to speak when you're learning English. It's very good to practice these with someone who can help you say them correctly. Sight words are words that are used in English very regularly, and it's good to know these words. These are good first words to learn. Typing words are intended to be practiced, such as on a typewriter. I'll give you an example. Take any of these words here and simply copy and then paste them into a word processor. Take any one word and just type it several times using the correct fingers. Usually 1 or 2 lines or an entire page. We could do from. Practicing like this will help improve your typing speed very, very quickly, much faster than that sight typing software. Typing is a lot like playing piano. If you want to be good, the secret is you need to type the same words again and again and again and again. That's why I have these 88 typing words. You can practice any word, but these are good words to begin with. After that, practice whatever words give you trouble. Handwriting is also useful, and there's a video on that. Phonics and spelling is a big page. Confusing words is useful. These are words people easily confuse. Here are some explanations here. You can also use them to do some research in your own language or to find out how to use them correctly. There are other tools on this website that we'll have other videos about.